Hi everybody, my name is Jamie and welcome to my channel, The Minimalist Mom, where I share my own personal stories, product reviews, and pretty much just kind of talk about whatever subject's on my mind. This topic today, I actually feel really guilty talking about because currently my son is 6 months old and there literally isn't a word in the dictionary to describe the unconditional love that I have for him. But I feel like this topic is really important to talk about. I'm gonna get right to it. Why I hated being pregnant. I know that sounds terrible. Maybe I'm the only person in the world that's ever felt this way, but it's true. When I was pregnant, I hated it. And I'll tell you why. One of the top reasons why I hated being pregnant was I did not like sharing my body. I know I'm building a human being inside my body and it's a beautiful thing, but I didn't like to share it. Everything that I ate, every cleaning product I use had a direct effect on the development of the fetus. So I started looking up different foods to eat and not to eat. And not that I'm a fish eater at all, but it was, don't eat raw fish, the mercury could affect the baby. Don't eat uncooked sprouts. I like my eggs over medium, but now I had to boil my eggs. Reduce your caffeine intake, reduce your sugar intake because everything you eat, they eat. Limit the amount of artificial sweeteners you drink. That one, believe it or not, was one of the hardest things for me to reduce in my diet. I love diet soda. I love sugar-free gum, sugar-free coffee creamer. So I had to be really mindful of how much I had. And that was really tough for me. I had to change my detergent. I no longer could put the retinol serum on my face at night. There were so many things that I had to change right away, and I did it, but it was super hard. It felt like I was on a long-term diet, and I have never been able to stick to a diet past like breakfast. The second thing that I really struggled with was weight. I really was petrified to put on weight. I think I gained like 29 or 30 pounds pregnant, but had I not have worked out the way that I did, I can't even imagine how much weight I would have gained. But trust me when I say this, it was so difficult. There were so many days where it took every ounce of energy in my soul to get up and go work out. And no matter how hard I worked out, I was never going to see real results because my stomach was only gonna keep getting bigger. I know that sounds crazy because you're pregnant, I get it. And I know, of course, there's more benefits to it outside of just like the physical element. It helps with the development of the baby, it helps you in labor, and those things really matter. One thought that I kept in the front of my mind the entire time I was pregnant, it's just a temporary sacrifice to prevent a lifetime of problems. Every change that you made in spirit of the development of your baby matters, which leads me to the next thing I want to talk about. There isn't a moment that you say, oh, I'm going to get my energy back in a week. It's like, no, I probably won't be as tired 3 months from now. Or if you're nauseous, same thing. For me, I had like a metallic taste in my mouth and it lasted about 2 trimesters. Everything I ate tasted like I was chewing on a penny. Then that symptom went away, only for more symptoms to come, like the 3rd trimester itching. I was on the cusp of being diagnosed with the cholestasis. That's why I had to end up inducing my labor at 37 weeks. Then you reach a point where you're so uncomfortable, you can't wait to get the baby out. Now you're going into labor and you're so grateful that the pregnancy part is over. Then after you give birth, you're overwhelmed with joy, of course, but now you have the 6-week healing process and it could be shorter or longer for others. Then you're now sleep deprived because you're taking care of this new bundle of joy. And I remember my best friend telling me, the reason why you can't sleep at night, aside from being uncomfortable, is because it's preparing you for how your life's gonna be when the baby comes. And boy, was she right. But when it's all said and done, I would never take it back. Now, I'm only having 1 kid, I wouldn't do it again. But one thing I will say is this, it's absolutely worth every single sacrifice. Well, thank you all for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and subscribe. I really appreciate all the love and support that you give me. Have a great day. Bye.